This morning, we're harvesting spearmint. Hey y'all, it's Anna from Mimsy's Garden. You can call me Mims, just like my friends. Today, we're gonna be doing some spearmint. We're going to harvest it, clean it, clip it, dehydrate, and also make a extract. So as you can see, I've been harvesting a lot already. I've got several pots. I've got these two here and a pot out in the garden. And I just came along and snipped. Well, that's a bad one, so let's get that out of the way. But I just came in and snipped kind of low pieces like that. And then I took it in the house and took off the really good leaves. Any bad leaves I left. So I came inside with my little leaves, my little clips. I snipped off the good leaves. Clipped out the top and then just got the good ones. If it had any brown or any kind of little area of yellowing, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see, the light's so bright. That right there, I just left those. But all of the really vibrant leaves, I clipped. Put them into my bowl, and these are what I'll be using to make my extract and dehydrate. Now that I've trimmed some leaves, I'm gonna wash them real good and lay them out to dry. Let them get thoroughly dry before I put them in the dehydrator so it doesn't take as long. The leaves that I'm gonna use to put in an infusion to make an extract, I'll take these wet and I'll muddle them. Y'all can see my fingers are dirty. I've been out in the tomatoes, fingernails, they're stained. Anyway, I'll muddle these and put them in the jar before adding the vodka. So that'll make a good extract. And these are spearmint leaves. These are what I had left over. You can see there's yellowing leaves, insect-ridden leaves, those kind of things. And they'll go into the compost. So I haven't looked to see if it's safe for the chickens, but I think I'll just put them in the compost. These are the ones that I'm going to use for my extract. Got them laying out. I was going to show you, making a homemade extract is very easy. These are vanilla. You can see in there a little bit the vanilla beans. And I did this maybe a year or more ago, and I just add to it as I use it. And then this was an orange peel extract, and I've already strained it out. Gotten the oranges out of there. But that's good as an orange flavoring or even a cleaner for a really tough area. Making a tincture or an extract is really easy. So I'm going to do an extract today, and all I needed was some vodka and a glass jar. Now I'm using this amber colored jar today for the mint. You can use a clear glass. You can use a mason jar, any kind of jar that you've recycled, anything's fine. What you're gonna do is put your mint in the jar and then cover with vodka, leaving yourself enough room to shake it. So I would say just below the shoulder's good. So we're placing our mint leaves in the jar. You want to muddle them a little bit. Just rub them around, make those oils release. Smells divine. And you just want them loosely in there. You don't have to pack them tight. So you see I've got my leaves in my jar, and I just put them about here, and they're not tight. I actually had some left over from the pile that I had, and I'll just add those to those that I'm going to dehydrate for teas and medicinal purposes. Next step is to add your vodka. I've got a little funnel. I'm doing this backwards. I'm not left-handed, y'all. And we're just going to fill the jar to just below the shoulder and being sure to cover the leaves. Okay, now that gives us enough room. Oh, wrong lid. That was the lid to the vodka. Lid to the jar here. That'll give us enough room to be able to shake this. And you're gonna wanna shake it once every day or two and let it sit and infuse for about 6 weeks. Then you have the perfect mint extract for holiday baking. So a lot of people hang their mint to dry instead of dehydrating, but today I'm putting mine in the dehydrator. This is the dehydrator that I have. I got it on clearance through Walmart.com a couple years ago. It was like a regular $2.69, and I think I got it for 59 bucks. So it serves the purpose. Yes, I would love to have an Excalibur, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Now I've just taken my top trays off, and I'm going to lay the mint in here on the trays. Just kind of spread it out. Now, there is a hack for when you're using a dehydrator. If you have smaller products like chopped onions, things like that, you can cut out parchment paper to fit and lay that in there. But since this is just mint leaves, they're not going to fall through. And I'm just going to spread those out real good and try to cover as many spaces as possible. And stack the next one. Let's see if I can get it on there. Okay, here we go. And I'll just continue to do that till I've got all my leaves on. Just a piece of stem. Okay. Okay, so I've got 2 trays of spearmint to dehydrate. I've also got some basil I'm going to prepare, so I'll have a couple more trays added. And then I'm going to turn it on to a low temperature, probably about 135, and let it go till it's done. You'll know it's done when the leaves are crispy and they crumble real easy in your fingers. Okay, so I've got 1 tray left. I've already got my mint and my basil. I'm gonna go grab some rosemary. I've added a few sprigs of rosemary so that my tray is full. We'll put the lid on. Turn on our temperature. I'm gonna do it at 135. Easy peasy. Okay, so we've made mint extract. We're dehydrating mint for mint teas and other medicinal purposes. We're gonna do some basil, and Gus is gonna. I can't wait till this gets rocking and rolling. My house is gonna smell fabulous. I'm sure you're wondering, what medicinal purposes is she talking about? Well, spearmint is good for your digestion. It's good for your memory. I think I need a little bit more. It's good for hormone imbalances. And ladies that have facial hair, it helps with that. Of course, it's good in toothpaste and things like that. So, and it's great in teas. Like I said, it helps digestive issues and things like that. So there are many uses for mint. They're baking, like I said. This will be ready in time for holiday baking. So just got to come up with some recipes that use spearmint. Lots of frozen beverages, a dab of spearmint, cucumber juice, a little spearmint. Wonderful. Add some lemon in there. Oh, you got something great. Anyway, I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.